The Way of St. James refers to a network of old pilgrimage trails that wind their way throughout Europe, linking up and crossing paths to all end up at the same destination, Santiago de Compostela in Spain, where it is believed that the remains of the Apostle St. James are entombed. One of these paths that's over 1,000 years old is the Way of Le Puy in France. We'll be following this beautiful French trail in this episode with UTracks. About a year ago, I completed the final leg of the Camino Francés through the north of Spain and ended up at Santiago de Compostela. It was an experience that I will never forget, and one that got me addicted not only to the Way of St. James, but to multi-day walking journeys in general. Following this incredible experience, I asked around and found out from many fellow pilgrims that arguably the most beautiful leg of the Way of St. James that they had encountered is a 210-kilometre journey from Le Puy all the way through to Conques through the beautiful French countryside. So I decided to see if they're right and take the journey myself. And of course, I'm going to be doing it with UTracks. Let's go. It is here in the Le Puy Cathedral where the pilgrims gather at dawn to receive their blessings from the priests and pick up their pilgrim's passport before beginning what will become the journey of a lifetime for many of us. It became apparent almost instantly that for many of these pilgrims, this wasn't their first time walking the Way of St. James.
This is my second Camino.
This is my third Camino.
And this is my fourth time.
How can I say? I just want to come back to walk Camino every year. 3 months.
UTracks offer a number of walking and cycling packages that follow this trail in France, ranging from 5 to 40 days. By choosing UTracks, you're essentially taking out all the stress of your experience. UTracks will organise your entire journey for you, including all your accommodation, breakfasts, dinners, and bag transfers between hotels, so you only have to carry a light day pack with you each day. This means that all you have to focus on is enjoying yourself and sucking in this incredible experience.
Very positive so far. When we've had a little problem on that, they've fixed it up very quickly. Excellent directions, very specific information for each day. All the accommodation's been
all good. The food's been good. And taking a day pack is just so much easier and nicer. Yes. Knowing that you've got your bag arrives at the accommodation and you've got a good place, a good bed, a good place to eat.
Good dinner.
Some nice wine.
It's been an excellent experience for us, that's for sure. Highly recommend it.
Instead of having to search around for accommodation at the end of each day's hiking or share a dorm room with 20 other snoring pilgrims, with UTracks you know you have a comfortable private room, cozy bed, private bathroom and a hot gourmet meal waiting for you at the end of each day. This experience saw me stay in a variety of incredible places, and that warm French hospitality made each stay perfect. One night I stayed in a medieval stone tower that felt like a scene out of a fairy tale, while this rural bed and breakfast I stayed in was run by a friendly couple who grew almost everything we ate in their own family garden. Food ranged from homegrown and homemade to top-shelf gourmet French meals, with magnificent local wine and of course the finest local French cheese with every meal. I woke each morning well rested to a hearty breakfast and a bowl of warm coffee before hitting the trail again. The path you'll be following along the Way of St. James is a trail that has been walked for millennia and is well signposted all along the way. On top of this, UTracks will provide you with detailed maps and route descriptions to follow, meaning getting lost is almost impossible and you won't miss a thing. I suppose the thing that really resonates with me on these multi-day walking journeys is the simplicity of it. It's the fact that you wake up every morning, you hit the trail and you just start walking one foot in front of the other, and it really does put you in a completely different mindset altogether. I think one of the reasons behind that is the fact that it gives you the opportunity to slow down and notice these incredibly beautiful moments in nature that you quite simply would just pass by if you're traveling by any other mode of transport.
Just get back and feel the nature, feel the trees, and I love it. I love the Camino energy.
It's an international experience. There's no ageism, there's no prejudice. Doesn't matter what colour you are, what shape you are.
When I got a cancer, yeah, and doctor told me she's a surgeon and chemotherapy, but I don't want, so I want to Camino.
You hire a car and go from town to town. You don't see much except what's in the town. But when you're walking between the towns, you're actually seeing the environment that you're in. You're part of that environment as you walk through it.
Having walked over 210 kilometres through meadows, forests, mountains and ancient villages hidden away in the mist, I finally crossed the finish line into the breathtakingly beautiful medieval village of Conch. As a finale, I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful spot. As I entered the cathedral, I had time to reflect and give thanks for the incredible experience I just had. It was time to break bread with my fellow pilgrims and get the final stamp on my pilgrim's passport, but deep down I knew it wouldn't be the last time I get one of these.